Can you even hear me? Hello? I am so happy to see you. And I need your help with something. You've got to get me out of here.
Well, there was your moment of zen, your calm before the storm, folks. Overstuffed bags. Come on. Ridiculous. Alright. Doesn't look like any of the F1 cars are here. If they were, they're gone. And honestly, I'm still just looking for them to come up in a 5-pack. I don't need the individuals. It's not a big deal. I just got off the phone with Andre. He asked me to pick him up a Brett the Hitman Hart action figure because this is his top, probably his #1 WWE crush right here. Andre absolutely loves Bret Hart. Ask him about it. That's really cool. Super neat shirt. It's like $14, and I think it's long sleeves, so I'm not going to bother with it, but super cool. Seen some HKs out on East Coast, but of course we're not going to get that anytime soon. Don't hold your breath, West Coast. Don't hold your breath. We need to talk. Last time I was here, he started talking to me, and then I went off. So I can't do that again. You get it? You're dangerous. You're dangerous. Chicken jockey. But that's when I told the guy, no, 20 drachmas. Same as in town. I got work to do, bud. I just sat down and asked myself as I was gonna start filming, is everything that I have within reach? Which is really sort of an existential question. And maybe even a little bit of theoretical physics. You make the call. I had thought about this joke to open. Excuse me, just sniffing balls. The show is kind of rated not for kids. So if you're a kid who's watching this, way to circumvent the system. You have a point. But I wear my hair just so to cover it. No, I have a point here. A couple of weeks ago, gosh, it does seem like a really long time ago, but earlier this week, if you did see this, I scored this out at one of our local Walmarts here, and this is really the only thing I wanted from the case, though there were a bunch of other really cool ones in the old F case, and I hear through the grapevine that H case is on the East Coast, which means that we should get it approximately the 15th, 2028. 15th month. You know what I'm saying. It ain't never gonna show. I did get this, and this afternoon when I was sort of bored and out of my mind, I decided I would go up and film a little bit more at Target. See, what you've just seen is two different visits to the exact same Target, but when I was up there that first time, I forgot to film certain things. But when I went back to film those things today, they were all gone or changed. So I filmed different things, and that's how I got this whole episode together of shopping at the exact same Target. But anyway, when I was up there today, it was really crowded and goofy and filled with people. And as I was kind of going through the Jada stuff, I managed to snag this. I didn't know this was coming. I had no idea that it was coming out, but I had to have it. This is the 66. This is the Batmobile. If you ask me, this is the only Batmobile really that there is, although there have been many. This is my favorite, absolutely. The Barris build. This is absolutely one of my favorite versions of the Batmobile. Love it, love it, love it. And didn't expect to see it today. So it really put me in a much different mood than when it started out. Oh! Are you afraid to move? I am. That happened. I got a bunch of giveaways and a couple of things which I purchased, which I'm super excited about. So I thought I would share those with you right now. This is one of those giveaways that I don't care about whatsoever. Giveaway that I do actually dig because I'm starting to maybe pick up a few issues of Iron Man. Shift over to the grandkids pile, but an issue of the X-Men. Brightest Day. This is one that probably won't wind up with the grandkids yet because they're just a little bit too young, I think, to appreciate the storyline of Brightest Day. But neat to have for those of us who dig the Green Lantern quite a bit. Again, I kind of won these in giveaways in a similar way to the Pokemon stuff. If you haven't watched those Pokemon episodes and how I obtained just basically pounds of Pokemon cards at a time where you just can't get Pokemon cards. And not only did I do it, I got it free. Back up a couple episodes. Check it out. Vampiric Verses is a series of Doctor Strange which has been confounding me lately, and this is one that I finally picked up for, I think it was $3. The X-Men. This is a really nice Storm cover. That is not sort of a issue with the contrasts. This is one of those covers that even in person, when you look at it, it staggers the eye. The art is really quite intense. The Thunderbolts, which it's going to be all the rage come the beginning of May. They're going to bring out that movie. Let's get absolutely selflessly and disgustingly American male for a little bit and talk about Vampirella. These covers I felt were not too terrible. Really kind of, this one here especially, I think captures the character really well. Here's a super wild issue of Guardians of the Galaxy that I picked up recently. This was a giveaway. It has the floating heads all around it. I love that, the character heads. Spawn issue 10, which I am not sure if this is like a super cool, but I do know that's like original McFarlane art, I believe, on the front there. So, yeah, that was a giveaway. One of the few Spider-Man titles that I do collect right here. And Iron Fist, so, you know, super cool surprise to show up on my doorstep. This is such a classic, cool cover of Vampirella with the scowl, with the snake rolling through it and everything else. This is almost quintessential, what you call textbook Vampirella imagery right here. And I paid for this one, but I was happy to. I think I paid $3 to $5, somewhere in there, but it wasn't any more than $5. I paid for this, but that's because this is Hawk Girl. The Thanagarians are always have been some of my most favorite DC characters. I think they're always cool character design. You should see some of the crap I see on Whatnot comic book channels. Seriously, you'd be disgusted. And this, I got this one from one of those channels that I watched for a very long time. It was a lot of naked women in various stages of clothing, and you know, like bare-breasted superhero pictures and stuff. It was awful, and I had to sit there for a really long time looking at it. Yeah, I know, I'm a pervert. Yeah. Sorry. Guess I gotta move now, huh, folks? Yeah. Bye, everybody. This is really cool. I bought this off of one of those pervert channels. This is Red Sonja, and yeah, it is very 1970s. Yeah, it is very classic. But I mean, if you want to know what I find to be a powerful image, that is right there. Somebody who could kick your ass and is dealing with a dragon breathing down her back. It's pretty cool. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. See, it's real. And that proves it. This is print number 269. 269 of 400. So, yeah, and the artist is Katja Sinyuk. It's a woman. Anyway, by name would be interpreted. Anyway, Red Sonja number 12, okay? I just think this is a really beautiful cover, and I'm not going to explain myself. I don't need money from doing this. This is my therapy. Pick a card. Any card. Batmobiles, people. That's what this episode was all about. Batmobiles. See you later.